Okay, hey guys, so I'm going to show you literally what I do every morning before I head out the door. And this takes me maybe anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes depending on if I set it up the night before to scrape URLs or whatever, or if I'm going to message or if I'm going to post to groups, okay? So literally, this could take you anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes before you head out the door to go to work. So what I do is I log in. And usually what I'll do is message users. Sometimes what I'll do is I will auto post to groups, which you can do. Now, something a lot of people don't realize they can do with this is that you can post to groups and you can message people. You can run more than one version of the software if you got the unlimited version, right? You can run this more than one time. So I have two Facebook profiles, and sometimes what I'll do is on one computer, on one version, I will log in with my other profile to post to groups, and on the other software, I will message, okay? But sometimes I don't post to groups simply because if you're not here to monitor it, one of the software can stop working. And I have so much software running on my computer, it can get a hassle. But I'm just letting you know that you can do that. So here you have the option to post to groups. What I like to do is I will limit it to probably 7. The reason why is because Facebook is really hammering down on what you do. So I'll limit it to probably 7, and I will put anywhere from 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And so let's just say I'll do 30 just to be on the safe side. I always give it about 15 minutes to load. So if 15 seconds start to load, so it looks as if I'm a normal person just letting stuff to load, and I will click on auto post to groups. Now this is not the Facebook profile that I use to post to groups, so I'm not going to do that right now, but I'm just showing you literally what I do, and that took maybe 10 seconds. The next thing that you can do is you can message Facebook users, and I use this profile to message because this is the one that I'm building. So you want to make sure you set it to message users, and then I go to right here, I put 7 max delay. I'm just going to use 35 today, and I have a message that I copy and paste and I use for everyone. Or if I want to tweak it up the night before because I know who I'm targeting, then I will make that message the night before, and I will save it on a sticky note right here, and I copy and paste it, and that's it. I am out through the door. Now what you can do is if you run out of URLs that have been scraped, you can literally scrape your URLs while you're sleeping, and then when you wake up you already have scraped URLs, and you can set this up in about literally 2 minutes, right? Now, the next thing that I do is I set my Instagram bot up. You should already have your bot set up, right? So where's my Instagram? Here's my Instagram bot. I set this up, and I'm going to show you guys a really cool technique. I bought this training, and I have multiple Instagram accounts, which is what you probably want to do as well. Now, I haven't I'm waiting on the more advanced training from Instanoise. They've only done one so far. As you can see, this is a new profile that I set up. So I was following and I was liking, but usually I just like. But today, I'm trying to remember which company this one is for. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm also going to comment, right? Commenting is really good because you get a lot of responses to what you have going on. What you want to do is to make sure that whatever you have in as your website in your bio is congruent with the message that you're sending. So for instance, this one is for this specific profile. I think I know which one is for. You want to set your tags, and you want to target people that you think would be interested in whatever you're doing. So let's just say that, okay, I'm going to set this up for ILN, just so you know. So what I'm going to do is you want to make sure that your client settings are all set up every time that you are targeting these people. And what I do a lot is I target people who I think might be interested in what I have going on, right? So You can either target companies. That's what most people do. Most people target companies. But something that I find that works really well is if you think outside the box. So one of the things that I like to do is I target people that are around me or people that are similar to me. I ask myself, what do I like? So I'm a single mother, so sometimes I target single moms, but then that is also becoming saturated. So you have to start getting really, really creative. Ask yourself, what made you join ILN? What made you start working from home? And then think really targeted. Think about people just like you, people that you can find that are doing what you are doing as well, okay? And you're going to find that you're going to start getting some really, really fast results. Now, let's go back over here. Now, that profile that I was using originally is a very new profile. So what I did was I followed people, and I think I ran that all day yesterday, and I ended up following about 500 people. And I went from having 0 followers to about, I think, 50 or something. So it takes time to build up followers, but as you see in the Instanoise training, they also show you a cool way that you can get some followers as well if you have the time. And that's another way to get some followers. But comment after you build up maybe about 500 followers, even 50, because I find that following, then you have to turn around and unfollow whatever. But once you build up some followers, what you want to do is just stick to liking and then commenting 20 minutes per day. So what you can do is in the nighttime, you can comment, you can come home, stop your bot, and then comment for just 20 minutes and then let it rest for a little bit and then start back liking. And that's the awesome thing about Instagram, is that they're not really strict on what they have going on. You can run this all day, okay? You can run this all day and start seeing results. So this is literally what I do before I head out the door. There is one more thing that I do, but that's going to take a little bit more detail, and I'll probably get you guys on a webinar probably Wednesday night, because my exams are over on Wednesday. So I'll get you guys on a webinar on Wednesday, and I'm going to walk you through the other thing that I do that has been getting me extra money at the front end and signups on the back end. So definitely look out for that. And so start implementing the Instagram and the Facebook. This is autopilot, guys. And let me show you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to hop on over to my blog. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is my personal blog. I've been using the ILM blog for a second. And okay, so I was using the ILM blog for a while because I have some work to do on my own personal blog, you know, making it look good or whatever. But I would definitely recommend using the ILM blog for capturing ILM leads, especially if you have not been building your blog up at least for 6 months. And the reason why I say this is because you need to build authority with your blog. For instance, my personal blog right now gets about, oh boy, gets about 50 plus visitors every single day. And I haven't been blogging on it recently. Like I said, I was driving traffic to the ILM blog, but now I'm going to be building my own blog back up now that I have time. And the reason why I'm going to be, leave that alone, leave it. The reason why I'm going to be doing this is because you want to start branding yourself, right? But that being said, if you haven't been building your blog up for 6 months, then I want you to not stop using your ILM blog. Just continue blogging on the ILM blog, and then after you're done, you can like write one post every day and then send it out to the groups using your auto poster, so you can start building up some traffic. Now all of my traffic is organic. Like, I don't drive traffic using the auto poster anymore, and I'm still able to get 50 plus people to my site just by ranking blogs. Okay, now like I said, the next couple of days, well, sorry, the next 90 days, you're going to be putting some work in to build yourself up to a point where you are getting autopilot traffic to your blog and to your videos, right? So here is what I want to here's what I want you to take away from this. Okay, every week you are going to write one. If you want to build your blog, which I'm not saying you have to, I'm just letting you know, full transparency, that that is what I am doing, as well as building my own blog. But you don't have to, because you have the ILN blog, which has authority and which is going to rank really quickly. But you want to make sure that you are blogging consistently. Now, when I was in another company, so you have to blog every day, and that is not necessarily true. You can blog once a week and you will start getting traffic. But the reason why I'm going to tell you to blog consistently, maybe about 3 times a week, is because you're going to start building up more and more traffic the more blogs you have on your website. And so you're going to get to a point that within 90 days, if you do this 3 times a week, that is about 12 weeks, you are going to have 36 blogs out there. And if you are getting 50 people per day to each blog, like literally each blog, that's a lot of people. That's you driving at least 10,000 people to your website every single month. And that's where you want to get to. And that's you know, the method behind the madness of what I'm saying. So that is all for this one. This is literally what I do before I head out the door. There is one more thing that I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show it to you live on a webinar coming up soon. So this is how you can start getting results with literally spending 10 minutes a day setting up your assistants to work for you, and then coming home in the evening and doing any, commenting, messaging, following up that you have to, etc. Before I forget, there is one more thing that you need to do, and that is having an autoresponder and having capture pages and what have you. Now, right now, I'm spending around $400 a month just with autoresponder capture pages that are custom to me, like Aweber and lead pages. And I was introduced by one of the people who have done coaching with to a system where you can get all of this for a one-time payment. You can get lead pages for a one-time payment. It includes digital hosting, domain name, all that stuff for just one single payment. And I dropped that link in the Team Vision group. Now, I know all of you have probably heard of Ingresso as a business opportunity, but I personally am using it for my actual ILN and my other business, right? I am using this because right now, $400 a month just to maintain hosting, domain names, what else? Digital storage, capture pages, autoresponder. That's a lot of money when you can make a one-time payment and just have all of that for a lifetime and then maintain it for $20 a month. So that is what I personally, that's what I am doing. On top of that, if you wanted to run Craigslist traffic to Ingresso, you can and make money on the side. Not telling you to do that, but you possibly could, right? But if you are looking to step it up a notch, get custom capture pages, something like the ones that I've made, which convert really well, I'm trying to think, which convert really well, then you can do so with that system instead of paying like tons of money every month. So this is what you can make, capture pages, cadence, right? And you can change them up depending on what domain you are going to use. And if you've been online for a while, then you know this stuff really does get expensive. So that's it, guys. And if you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'm about to go study, so just start implementing this every day before you leave for work, before you leave home, or what have you, and start blogging. Talk to you later.